Well, hey there, friendships. Welcome back to another Curtis' Corner. If you're new here, hi, I'm Curtis. This is my corner, and on today's Makeup Monday video, we're reviewing the Pink Religion collection from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So, I have the palette, I have the setting spray. I wanted to get more. I just could not afford it. I do wish I was on PR so I could get this sooner and be able to review it for you as well, but I know I'm already probably going to love this because if it's anything like his past formulas, they're probably going to be sickening, and I've already seen what it looks like because I saw the launch video. I'm excited. So, if you are interested to see the look that I create, if you're interested to hear about my opinions and whether or not this palette and this spray are approved, then keep on watching. Alrighty, so in this collection, he released, obviously, the palette, which is wonderful, and we'll get into that in a minute. He also released a soothing facial spray, which is called Holy Mist. Everything is very religious themed. Like the Pink Religion, it's basically, it's like a Bible. You get the gold pages here, and it's like a book. He also released, I believe it was 8 brand new velvet traps, and they're in like a dark magenta bullet casing, which is different than their bubblegum pink ones that he's already done. But what else there were 3 mirrors. I think there was a gold mirror, a pink mirror that were both like a cross, and then there was one that was in the shape of stained glass. There were a couple other items I can't remember, but there's a picture here as you're seeing. So we're just gonna dive in. We're gonna create a fun little look. First things first, I'm actually going to spray because my face is looking a little dry today. I'm wearing the Jeffree Star Cosmetics tinted lip balm that I got in a mystery box. If you didn't see my mystery box video, you can click right up there and take a look at that. But everything is all primed. Do you see this primer though on my lids? The Alamar primer is not the tea. I tried to fix it with Rare Beauty, but that couldn't even fix it because Alamar screwed up my eyes so much. So I'm hoping it doesn't alter the shadows. But we're gonna dip into this Holy Mist. It's a soothing facial spray. It says it soothes and hydrates the skin of even the strongest sinner. It is infused with dragon fruit extract, vegan, cruelty-free as per usual. He says you don't need to shake it, but I always like shaking them anyways. I just do it with everything. But as you see, it's like nice and clear. Like it's a pink tinted bottle, and it's very much like a milky substance in there. So I think that's kind of cool. The spray is very like, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Can you? That is a lot of mist that comes out in just one spray. So like the smell is beautiful. It smells fresh. It smells slightly of dragon fruit, but not like overpowering, but it's like nice. So we're just gonna coat my beat ass face. I could just have that all day. Now I'm looking nice, I'm looking dewy. I didn't get like any of my forehead because of my hat. By the way, if you want these hats, this type of hat here, give me a minute. Oh, yeah. If you want this type of a bucket hat, Lavender Boutique, okay? I have this one, I've got a yellow one, and I've got a pink one. A pink, a yellow, and then the black one. I just had to get them. I saw them, I was like, I need them. She's got blue, I think she's got a purple one, there's red, and then I think there's a white as well. So, really good quality, really good style. So the spray. I'm immediately looking refreshed, less drying, so that is good. I do enjoy this spray. I love the smell of the spray. It is wonderful. So let's dive into the palette now. Pink Religion. All the ingredients are on the back here as always. It's an artistry palette. This palette is not meant for use around the immediate eye area. So that being said, it doesn't mean you're gonna go blind, as everyone seems to think when it says it's not recommended for use around the eyes or it's not intended for use around the eyes. That just means it's because in order to make it vegan, you have to use a certain special dye, and using that dye will cause staining to your skin. So if it's not prepped properly, if you don't have the correct tools or products to remove makeup, there's gonna leave a stain. So I'm probably gonna have like a bit of a pink stain on my lids. I don't care, okay? It's something that you can easily cover up should you choose to cover it up. Otherwise, normally he has like a whole big like case that these palettes come in. This is the first palette that he's done, aside from like his first two, which were Beauty Killer and Androgyny, that don't actually have like an actual case and that you don't see the palette in. This one you see quite a bit of the palette itself in, because the casing is strictly just this. It's just a little tiny sleeve. But when you remove that, here we have the book itself. It is beautiful. On the side here, you can see that it says Pink Religion from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. The faux pages that are all in gold. And then when we open it up, are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. I am obsessed with this. This is beautiful. I cannot wait. I will say the only thing that I'm slightly disappointed about with this collection is that I love like the aesthetic of it. I think it's fantastic. Missed opportunity though on creating another blood family member that was all pink. I don't know what he would have called it, but like, because we already have Blood Sugar, which is the red. We've got the Blue Blood, which is blue. Bloodlust, which is purple. Blood Money, which is green. This could have been a nice pink blood family member, but it's okay. I like Pink Religion because we all know Jeffree Star is obsessed with the color pink. It's his favorite color. He had a whole entire house that was pink. Even, was it Daddy? Or was it Diva? I can't remember. One of, either Daddy or Diva was dyed pink at one point, so we're gonna dip in. I'm gonna be using my ColourPop brushes from the Stone Cold Fox brush roll. We'll remove the little plastic and we're gonna just zoom you even more in. So on an E22 brush, I'm going to, what do I wanna do? I really wanna use that one though. Oh, actually, another thing that I'm noticing with this palette, if you look, you'll notice that some have like the stars in them as per usual, but then others have there's little crosses, and then like the one right here has like a stained glass window, and it's the crosses are only in the shape of a cross, and the one that's directly in the middle of the cross is the stained glass window. Otherwise it's stars all around it, which I think was a nice subtle little touch within the palette itself. So bravo to you, Jeffree Star. So I'm going to just do a nice wash of color, and we're gonna put Saint Star all over the crease, which is this one right up here. It's a nice little transitional pink. It's very kickbacky, so it's loosely pressed. Very loosely pressed, so. It's a nice color immediately. And we're just gonna bring it right up to the brow, up at the top here, and right into like the bridge of the nose area. We'll just do a second layer, bring it down this way, like that. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go and deepen the crease with the shade Prom Night. I have to use Prom Night because A, that was one of his first ever liquid lip shades. Plus, on top of that, it's one of his music singles that he did. So, Prom Night here, the nice, it's like a perfect true Barbie pink. And we're going in on an E23 brush. We're gonna just dip in there. This one does not have a lot of kickback at all. Saint Star, the cross, I'm punching this cross right now. In Prom Night, I want you to look at the difference in the crosses in Saint Star and then in Prom Night. It's like vastly different. So the fact that he's managing to kind of give like a whole bunch of different formulas in just one palette is beautiful in itself. So we're just gonna deepen this crease slightly here. Again, this is a nice color. It's just adding some more dimension, making it just extra beautiful. And then we're just gonna go back in with a smidge of Saint Star, just right along the edge there. And then you have something that kind of looks like that. So far, pigment-wise, we're doing a really good job with the pigment. I'm liking it. I'm liking how this is turning out. For the outer corner, I'm going to use an E27 brush. And I'm going to go in with Beauty Killer because, again, we have to go in with Beauty Killer because it is his first palette. It's also his very first single he ever released, and that's this one. It's like a nice deep magenta shade. And I'm excited for this one. Again, this one is not pressed too softly either. There's more kickback in this one than there is in Prom Night, but way less than Saint Star. So, again, it's wonderful. So we're just gonna start about here and go down. Kind of wing it out a little bit. We're just gonna brush it along and then up. From the corner to like the brow and then back in. And just really tuck it in. So you don't like really see it all too much on the inner part of the crease. Then you have something that kind of looks like that. Again, stunning, stunning color, and it blends in effortlessly to Prom Night. So beautiful. All right, so now, he's only got 3 shimmers in here. One is called Princess Crown, which is this one right here. And one is called Frosting Cult, which is this one here. And then the other one is called Candy Cathedral, which is this one right there. So, on the lid, I'm going to use Candy Cathedral. The brow bone highlight, I think I'm going to use Princess Crown, but the inner corner, I'm going to use Frosting Cult. So I'm going to go in with a dry brush. This is an E24 into Candy Cathedral. And, you know, I say this every time, but like always, gotta test it dry first. See how good that pigment is. Oh my God. What? No, it's like I'm rubbing just pink frosting on my eyelid. That is insanity. Like, it's very softly pressed, but it's like a nice softly pressed shadow. I'm just gonna tuck it kind of into the crease there because I got hooded eyes. All right, and then you'll have something that kind of looks like that. This is stunning. Oh my God. On the lower lash line, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with Strawberry Youth. I really want to use that one. Strawberry Youth is this one right here. That's just going to go all along the lower lash line, and then I'm going to blend it in with a Beauty Killer on the end just to match it all up. Okay, so Strawberry Youth is about as kick-uppy as Saint Star. Maybe slight smidgen less, but not too much less. This is also on an E28 brush. We're gonna go almost all the way. We're just gonna leave like a little bit there. Just giving us some pink eye moment. Okay, and then on an E26 brush, we're going back into Beauty Killer. And this is just gonna be used to connect the 2 colors together. So I'm gonna go in with Frosting Cult for the inner corner now. Oh, that's very softly packed. Very softly packed. Very pretty though. Do you see that? That's beautiful. Okay, so I want to get rid of some of the pink that's on there. So we're going in the same brush, and now we're going to go into Princess Crown, and this is going to be used as the highlight above the, or below the brow bone. I'm going to go pop on a lash, finish off this eye, and give you my final thoughts at the end. Stay tuned. Alrighty, everything is all on. We are back. We are ready to go. I'm just gonna give myself one more little spritz, tilt this up so I can get my whole face. Here we go. So nice, so nourishing. I absolutely love how these eyes turned out. I didn't put on any lashes. I was just like, you know what? I want this to have its own little moment and fantasy. And yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. So, the palette. which I don't know where I've put it now. So the Pink Religion palette, I think it is fantastic. It has a wonderful, wonderful color story. It's so many different formulas in one palette. The conception of it, fantastic. The marketing of it, fantastic. The payoff, the blendability, the pigmentation, everything, fantastic formula as per usual. And it creates some bomb looks. I forgot one thing about my look. Forgot my little stamp. Okay, so palette approved. Spray, absolutely approved. Do I think it is helping to set the face? I'm not entirely sure, but it smells great. And it does definitely nourish the skin. Yeah, definitely a hydrating for sure spray, because my skin looks less powdery and dry now. So that is good. So it does what it says that it does, which is to hydrate and soothe the skin. So fantastic. So I approve of the spray. Fantastic palette. So this is my look all complete. If you enjoy how this look turned out, if you plan on buying this palette, if you enjoy my opinions on this palette, if you are going to buy a hat from Lavender Boutique, give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I put out weekly videos, and hit that notification bell, because if you don't hit it, how else are you going to know when I post a video? You won't. So do it. I'm off to go and see Jessie. This is Saturday that I'm filming this. So I'm going to see Jessie. We're watching Parks and Rec. But I will be back, I'm hoping, for a new review on Friday. But until then, goodbye, friendships.